Ექვს თეთრს აღწევს. ფელზვარეში დასაქმებულები დამსაქმებლებს ცემაში ადანაშაულებენ.
It's pretty straight. Easy. Day. We went to the bus station and we got on a bus. It was a very big bus, and then they drove us to another bus station and they realised that there was only 5 of us on this really big bus. So they took us off and then they stuck us on this car behind me, which took a good hour to load up. We had to build our own roof rack to go on the roof there out of some old metal poles. They had tried to attach onto the car with sellotape, which obviously wasn't going to work, so John Bezic, being a bit of an expedition hero, he pulled out the carabiners and slings and attached it. We've now stopped at this really stunning natural spring, had a wash, got some water, and now they're telling us that we're getting a different car. So we're going to unload and they're going to put us onto an even smaller car, which we'll somehow cram into and attach the bags to once again, and then we'll finally be on our way across the Russian border, though we're still a long way away. I'll keep you posted with more boring yet stunning updates. We're off again. So the driver's just been fiddling around. We're at the Russian border and he's going through the glove box. We thought he was trying to get a gun, but actually he was just getting a fake disabled sticker. He's put in the windscreen by John so that we can get through the border quicker. Shouldn't be filming here, bye.
The Georgian Foreign Ministry now says Russian aircraft have bombed Georgian military bases.
In South Ossetia, the breakaway Georgian region where violence has fled.
It's been 4 days since Georgia attacked South Ossetia to regain control over the breakaway region.
Russia says as many as 2,000 people may have been killed.
Today we're in Patiogorsk and this is the 5th load of transports, 2 taxis, because the bus dropped us off. I have no idea where we are. Latest update is we're outside the Orient Hotel. Really hot day, we're all in our warm gear because we're about to go to base camp. It looks absolutely massive. We've ended up driving about 5.5 hours through the mountains, saw our first peak of Elbrus. It looks fairly big, and we've ended up in some pretty weird camp with people living here, and the cars will go no further. So we are currently just sort of bagging up, getting ready to go. Final checks, final preps, and then we're off base camp. The bridge is out, so we've had to take a slightly more direct, yet a bit trickier route, which leads us past these guys down there. And then up that path. This is going to be mega. Okay, day 2 proper. First way marker is the Maggoty Cow, which is a great name for a pub. This is the watering hole where everybody comes to drink water and wash.
We just got our first proper view of the mountain. This is there they are, there's the twin peaks of Elbrus. Like two glorious morning boobies.
It's really wet. Yeah, this is grim. Sorry to break this to you, but the bridge is out. We need to organise a river crossing. 5 people. Right, we'll go anti-clockwise. Careful, careful! Roll across the water. Yeah. Oh my god!
How are you going to get across?
Nasty hail's come back. So we're at the end of a pretty long 7-hour day, moving up to Camp 2, and just when we thought we'd crossed the final ridge, we're treated with a lovely rockfall which we have to negotiate. Okay, so feet are hurting, legs are hurting, we did a big climb, we had the hail from hell, wind, rain, we got soaked, and then this man here got us some huts, and it's totally changed the game.
From everyone being angry at me, why are we here? We now have huts and pizza coming.
Huts and pizza, like a Pizza Hut. Well, how are you feeling right now?
I don't think I need to say how I feel. I think the way I look and the smile on my face after today's endeavours says it all.
Well, this is what the hike is all about. This is what it's for. Look at that, majestic.
We are at Camp 2 at 3,700 metres on Mount Elbrus. Elbrus is a mountain in Russia. It's one of the 7 summits. It's the highest mountain in Europe, and we're here to climb it.
In the next 24 hours we should be somewhere close to the summit, and the thought of getting up there in the upper 1,000 metres of the mountain is pretty intimidating. We've been close in an acclimatisation hike, and you do feel tremendously vulnerable.
I'm feeling definite apprehension about summit day. Physically and mentally I feel prepared. It's the stuff that you can't, is outside of your control. So I mean, for me it's the weather, and I've had experience before where I wasn't properly prepared for the weather, so it's just that fear of the unknown.
One of the main problems we're having and going to have is altitude sickness. We're already all feeling the effects at 3,700 metres. We're going up to 5,600. It's going to affect our judgment, make you lightheaded, headaches, and potentially we're going to have to descend if people are being too seriously affected.
So it's 7:30 in the morning, and John and I are having a little moment on the rocks. We were supposed to be going up to Lens Rocks today, which is quite a hike up into a bit more altitude, but we're in a whiteout, if you can see.
But it is clearing.
It is clearing.
This is now 100 metres, and 5 minutes ago it was 1.
I couldn't even see John, I didn't even know he was there.
That's why I was holding him, just to make sure. John, is that you?
I hope so. I can't see.
We're going back up to Lens Rocks. We're going fairly heavy order. Tents, sleeping bags. We're going to be camping up there for the night, which apparently no one does, so we'll find out why they don't camp later on. Everyone's tired but working hard. We've got just below Lens Rock, we're at 4,500, which is a pretty good effort considering not everyone was feeling top form today. We're going to rope up.
This is where I find out whether my brain has been fried by the altitude.
This is real mountaineering now. We've had it easy up till today. This This is it. This is wild. This is where we're camping. So, summit attempt number 1 was abandoned last night because of a horrific storm that blew in and locked us in our tents for 15 hours. We're going to go back up again tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, so we're heading back up there, Sparrow's fart, in the dark, head torches on, light order, no tents, just a spare jacket.
The team's in the food hut, but we've got a bit of a problem in that Charlie's not been feeling very well the last couple of days. We've been testing everyone for their oxygen levels. So at sea level, the oxygen levels are going to be 98, 90, 99%. Charlie's have been low the last couple of days, high 70s, and we really need him above 80 to push on up the mountain. If he's not up to scratch, we'll have to all go down.
I'm a bit nervous that we're going to go up there and it's a 15-hour round trip and it's going to be difficult and cold and windy, and a couple of members of the team are struggling a bit, and I'm a bit worried about how that's going to go down on the mountain.
Charlie, he's going up. Charlie's going up. What is it? 90.
It's 1 in the morning. What do you want to do?
I feel like climbing a mountain.
Let's go climb a really big mountain.
Let's climb a really big mountain. But let's do it in the wind.
Oh yeah. Should we wait 5 minutes until the wind gets really rough? Yep, that'll do.
Oh. Okay, so it's snowing and hail.
I've got them. Triple A.
He runs it. We're going to be in the dark for 3 hours. Let's do it.
Climbed 2 kilometers up. I don't know how many across. And this is it, it's the final push. But this is what we've got to summit now.